It's awful to have questions or feel lost and not even know what to do or where to turn, isn't it? Or maybe not to know anyone who can help, or worst of all, not to be able to afford the help that you know you need exactly when you need it most. I have been looking for years to find a way to help those who need it most when they need it most in a way that felt easy for them and light and was also unbelievably affordable. That is why I created Strategic Momentum Coaching. More on that in just a minute. But first, an intro may be in order. I'm Dan McPherson, and I'm a calm and clarity coach. Maybe you already know me, but if you don't, here is a quick snapshot. I grew up crazy. I was hidden from my father for 6 years from the ages of 2 to 8. And I lived in poverty with my mother. I dealt with violence and drugs and more. And I survived suicide all by the time I was 16. After that, I then spent 25 years progressively successful in sales and retail and corporate. And I was eventually leading teams of up to 2,000, and I was responsible for a couple hundred million in business every year, but I was never really happy. I never felt fulfilled. I knew that I had to do what I was meant to do or admit that I wasn't going to. And I don't have any admit that I'm not going to in me. And so I left it all 7 years ago to start my company, Leaders Must Lead. I did that so that I could fulfill my dream of helping entrepreneurs and creatives like you to actually achieve your dream. Since then, I've helped people build businesses and create profit in their area of passion, whatever that area may be, across more than 15 industries and even in incredibly small niches like role-playing games and things like that, elderly care home for dementia patients, so many different things. And I've done that with clients who stay with me for an average of 3 years. That's probably the number I'm most proud of in my business, is that my clients stay and stay and stay, showing that we make huge progress together. Then I was able to start speaking, and I spoke in 8 countries, and that was amazing right till the pandemic started and it all kind of got wiped out. 3 years ago, I started what has become a top 10% podcast called Dreams Are Real, where we tell deep stories and we show that there is always light through the darkness, no matter what you've been through or where you're from or what you do. And that was really important. It was extra important to me because as the pandemic began, I hit another set of challenges. I experienced 4 heart attacks in a little over a year, paired with a divorce after 25 years of marriage. I learned a lot of important lessons in that process. I really did, because it was brutal. One of them was that I am resilient, and that so many people are. In fact, I think we all as entrepreneurs have to be resilient. But maybe the most critical lesson was that the only path to true momentum, whether it be in life or in business, it comes from calm, clarity, and focus, in that order. I really hear that, because calm comes first. Once we get to calm, the rest becomes more possible. Then I started asking my clients, as I rebuilt my business, how it was that they would say that I helped them. Because ever before, they'd always said, Dan, you do everything, you answer everything, you help us with a lot. That's not very marketable. Here's what they told me. They said, whatever challenges they're facing, I help them get to a place of calm, and I help them sort out the next steps that they need to be able to move forward. And we all want connection and movement in our lives. That's what I then did in my life as well. And last year, during a discussion with students from my How to Win as a Heart-Centered Entrepreneur class, 2 of them suggested the idea that has now become Strategic Momentum Coaching, and the reason that I'm really here talking to you now. The idea is to give entrepreneurs and leaders like you a way to essentially have a high-level coach on retainer, someone that they can confidently ask all of their questions, so that you can overcome any barriers that you're facing in life and business. And you can also learn while others do the same, while they ask their questions and face their things, and you can do it for as little cost as possible. The idea felt really good to me, and it felt light. It felt easy to deliver, but also easy to understand. And as I began to share it with others, I took it out and shared it with my friends. I shared it with some people that I thought might benefit from it. It quickly became clear that this was a win. So in June, we got started. It's set up just like office hours. I show up in our members-only Zoom room for 6 one-hour sessions each week, and members can come to as many or as few as you like, and you can get the support that you need. In just the last couple of weeks, to give you an example of what we talk about, I have provided advice and coaching on a huge range of topics, everything from leadership to sales to how to handle overwhelm, how to scale a business, pricing strategy, dealing with tough employees, personal relationship struggles, and so much more. It's been beautiful, and I'm honored to be able to help so many people in one space. You can hear I'm excited about it, I'm passionate about it, and I love being able to do it. One of the most amazing pieces of feedback that I keep hearing from our members is that they leave not only with the answer to their own question, but also having learned from others what they didn't even know that they needed to know. Now, if this sounds like your thing, I would love to have you join us. The introductory rate is only $297 for 3 months of full access to these sessions. That means that you get it for less than $100 a month. And it means that you can come to up to 70 sessions for less than the typical cost of even 1 hour of one-on-one coaching. The sessions are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And while I'm guessing most of the members are probably going to come about once to twice a week, you are encouraged to come to as many as you would like and feels in flow to you. As an additional benefit, anyone who joins during our introductory period is going to be grandfathered permanently at that rate for as long as you remain a continuous member, so you never have to worry about the cost going up. You are always welcome to message me with any questions. I want to answer anything that you have, but if you are ready to get started, registration is super simple. Simply click on the link for the intro offer, and you will be all set. As soon as that processes, you'll receive an email and that'll give you your access information, and you can jump right in. Guys, I appreciate you so much, and I'd certainly look forward to seeing you soon. In the meantime, I encourage you to remember calm, clarity, focus, momentum. Calm comes first. So take a nice deep breath and do everything you can to allow yourself the very best space so that you can be well, breathe well, and shine brightly.